Yeah, we've all seen those ads on television for vacuum storage bags. And always wondered how they work. We have an overabundance of bulky bedspreads around and no place to put them. So I decided to order up some of these vacuum bags and see how they work. So what we got is these Tally brand vacuum storage bags. Don't know one brand from the next, but this seemed to be the recommended bag. And we got 8 jumbo bags in this box. And we got the jumbo bags because one of the bedspreads is for a California king bed, and it is so big and bulky that it's hard to even pick up and handle. And we stuffed it into one of these vacuum storage bags and sucked all the air out of it, and we'll show you that at the end of the video how that one ended up. But we're going to go ahead and try to put an ordinary bedspread in one of these things and see how it works. The directions are on the back, pretty straightforward. Open the bag up and put your stuff inside, spread it out nicely, and then take your vacuum cleaner, and you need a vacuum cleaner that has, a suction hose available on it, and they've got a little valve on the bag, and you open the little valve and suck all the air out, close the little valve up, and Bob's your uncle. So we're going to see how well this works. All right, we got our helpers on board now, ready to pitch in. So I will say this, a jumbo bag is jumbo, that's for sure. It's about, 3-4 feet long and about 2 feet wide. And the first thing we have to do, we have this enclosure at this end, and it's one of those things like your food storage bag, got 2 tracks and you got to squeeze it together. So you got to get that open. And then we've got to get it open. Pretty good size opening there. Now we're going to try to get our big bulky bedspread stuffed in there. And this is kind of tricky to do because I think you need more than one person. We'll see what we can do. Out of camera range here, but it's like trying to shoot pool with a rope. Get it started down in there. Yeah. They make it look so easy on TV. Definitely, I would recommend having a helper. And my helpers aren't that talented. Okay, we're kind of getting there. We got her stuffed in there, and I don't really recommend doing it that way because now it's all balled up in there, and That's what happened to the other one. We'll show you that one in a minute. But let me get off camera here and see if I can make that a little neater. Okay, we've managed to flatten it out a little bit better. And the thing is now, what's really tricky here, in my opinion, is getting this edge sealed up. And it's very important that you get that sealed up, otherwise it doesn't work. And you've got to really work your fingers along there, and you can feel the two seams come together. And I mean, you really got to make sure that it's sealed up tight, because if it's not sealed up tight, it won't work. Go along here. And be careful when you get to the end, you don't end up with like a little bubble there or a little air pocket right at the end. Okay, we'll go back over this and make sure that we got her sealed up all the way along there. So we'll get the vacuum cleaner and see how it works. Alright, so we moved down on the floor now. If you can see this right here, is there's a plastic valve, open and close. So we're going to take our vacuum cleaner, we're going to open that up, take our vacuum cleaner and suckle the air out of that thing. So liable to be a little noisy here. Let's see what happens. So, okay, what we've done is put our hose on there and opened this up and sucked all the air out of there. And then you can hear the change in pitch in the vacuum cleaner. And go ahead and pull the hose off and then close this valve up. And we end up with this. And yeah, it's considerably smaller than it was before. A lot easier to handle. I'm not sure where you put this. Yeah, you ain't gonna put it in a drawer. Now, you know, maybe if you're doing towels or sweaters or something like that, it may turn out a little different. But this is what we got from that giant sort of queen-sized, double whatever it was, fluffy comforter, bedspread, whatever you want to call it, more of a comforter, I guess. And I guess it's thin enough that we could slide it under the bed, and I guess that achieved something. But it wasn't, it didn't, let me just say this, it didn't turn out the way I expected as seen on TV. Now for point of reference, this is our big bulky California King super duper fluffy bedspread. And I don't know, this looks like, I did a short on this, but looks like some kind of moon rock or something. It again is considerably compacted. And I hope it's all going to come back to normal when I let the air to it, but I just had a laugh. Not what I expected.